Hey, kia ora everybody, welcome to Kiri's Coastie Chats. My name's Kiri Allan and I'm Labour's East Coast candidate. I've been on the campaign trail now for quite a few months and I'm frequently getting hit up by people of all ages, all shapes, sizes, all different types of backgrounds. And big thing most people want to ask me about is really how the whole political system works. Yeah, it's a funny thing because at school you get taught algebra, you might get taught a bit of history, maybe about, the British Commonwealth and so forth. But we don't really get taught much about our own political system and how political power here in New Zealand works. So what I want to take a quick chance to do today is a bit of a real quick breakdown 101 to break it all down, I guess. So, New Zealand Parliament. It has comprised of 120 seats. 71 seats of those is for electorates. They represent geographical areas. So I said I'm putting my hand up for the East Coast. That's the electorate that I'm seeking to represent, that goes from Makatu all the way up the coast, Te Aroha, down to Gizi, Manatukia, Katsin, to Murupara, Kawerau, and I've got Whakatane, Apotiki and Gisborne all through the middle there. So that's my electorate. And there's 71 of those electorates where you get to vote somebody that you think would be a good advocate for your region, your town. The second type of vote you have is a party vote. Now, party vote is about selecting a party that you think represents values that you want to see in government. For me personally, I'm standing for the Labour Party. I come from a working class family and Labour has a 100-year track record of working for working class people. So basically that means that I want to see a Labour-led government come next election. So I put my hand up, 1 for the Labour Party, 2 for the East Coast. And there's a range of different parties that voters have the right to elect and choose. Now, at the moment, we have a government that is comprised of 4 different parties. Now, to be in government in New Zealand, because we have the system called MMP, it means that it's pretty unlikely that one party will get the most votes or enough votes to govern alone. So to govern right now, you need to get a majority of the seats, which, because we have 121, I won't explain why. We've got 121 seats in Parliament. You need about 61, 62 seats to have a clear majority. So right now you've got National, and they've buddied up with United Future, ACT and the Māori Party to form that constant majority in the House, which gives them government. So for Labour, we are pairing up. We've said, and we've entered into a memorandum of understanding and pre the election saying that we'll go with the Greens. We think that there's some common ground there. Our values sit to the left of the political spectrum, and we think, yep, all right, come next election, we will enter into an agreement together to be the next government. How much, what that looks like post-election is all really determined by the numbers of how many seats we get in the House. What else can I say? I can say, all right, the other thing that people are interested in, if you're Māori, do you just vote for Māoris? How that'll work? There are 7 Māori seats in Parliament at the moment. And to be on the Māori roll, 1, you have to choose to be on it. 2, you have to be Māori. And then 3, you get to elect 1 of 7 people, depending on your electorate, but there's 7 Māori electorates, and you get to choose whomever has put themselves on that Māori roll. So whilst I am Māori, I'm not on the Māori. I'm not seeking a position as in the Māori seat. I'm on the general seat, so you could be Chinese, French, whatever, and you can vote for me. So in my electorate, in the East Coast electorate, I have 2 Māori seats that come into my electorate. In the lower half, we've got Waiariki, our Waiariki candidate, Tamati Coffee, and in my upper half, we've got the stellar Member of Parliament, Nika Whaitiri. So that's kind of how the seats all work, and that's how Parliament and whatnot works. So I'll keep I can keep answering any of your questions about how the political system works. I'll try and use real life examples where it helps. It is real tricky. There's no dumb questions. Seriously, majority of people don't know how it works, and that's just like I said, because we're not taught it. So part-time my whānau, happy to answer anything the best I can. And if you're smarter than me, feel free to chuck down some answers if you think I got it wrong, or you've got a different point of view. All right, whānau, get informed, participate, and every vote counts. Kia ora.